Ooh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Gauchos, the stock and investing show. It's completely out of pocket to help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back with the boys.
What up, Big Gauchos? It's your boy, Big Gaucho Tyler. We back.
Hey, David's here. And if you noticed, our only Big Gaucho Team Money is back from Dubai.
Hey, I'm
Yes,
back,
sir.
boys and girls. It was a
Got
great
him.
trip. Spent time with misses. Enjoy the views, sceneries, met a lot of good people, and we stayed protected. Quick disclaimer: always wore a mask.
Always wear a mask, especially when you're doing international travel and going to Dubai and back in 2 days.
Exactly.
Well, since Tyler was gone, we got to get him caught up. So let's get into the news. First big story we got today. Joe Biden's campaign staff, he's established a new rule. He's actually the first president to ever do this. Staff of his campaign are not going to be allowed to trade stocks without getting approval from a commissioner and a board first. They're trying to eliminate any possibility that there be any insider trading or that they're trying to manipulate the market in any way. I guess I didn't realize he was the only presidential candidate to ever do this. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to him and his followers. Definitely no insider trading here. No SEC alerts or anything. They are clear for this.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I like that. And hopefully, in the future, other presidential candidates will do the same thing. I think that's actually a pretty good thing.
Yeah, I do too. And they were mentioning that, that could be a strategy to win votes among like presidents that are seeking a re-election, but still nobody's ever managed to do it. He was basically just saying in an interview that, he wants to steer everybody away that the idea that like big corporations are buying them out or something, or that they're cozy with big businesses. So it's a pretty interesting strategy. It might pay off for him pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in November, of course. But what was I gonna say? Oh, is it just people on the payroll of his staff, or is it also like volunteers or whatnot?
I believe it's all of them.
Huh.
I think they're trying to preserve like a really high standard of integrity, and he was really hammering like the ethics stuff in the interview that I read. So, I think they're just trying to be safe than sorry. But
Right. Definitely a good start.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
an interesting move. I never heard of something like that before.
Yeah. Luckily, we're not on his campaign staff because we'd probably have to go to the board, a couple times a day, every day.
Dude, I know. every
Seriously.
single day at the end of the day with the calls.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be like,
We get-
another one? Yes. Another one? Yes.
Bro,
It's your
we
fifth time today.
we probably get fired not even for doing a bad job, just trading too many stocks.
Seriously. Stock market's been going crazy recently. Especially today. It was a green day, but everything was red.
That was
So,
stupid. That was stupid.
major question marks. And we need answers.
Nah, you
Yeah.
know what happened? Tesla and Amazon went up. That's what happened. Everything else pretty much went down.
Yeah, if Tesla wasn't on track to be a Fortune 500 company, we wouldn't have any of this, boosted growth anymore. But you know what? The stonks never go down. Even with all this bad news we got last week, I famously thought that it was gonna like, be in the dumps today by 1,000 points, and yeah, it wasn't even close. I mean, we got gains today.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Damn shame.
Something is definitely gonna happen soon, though. Don't worry, Austin. Your 1,000 points plus is gonna happen eventually.
Hope so. I know we were talking about calling the 28th, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, got some little bit of shocking news. Neiman Marcus has fraudulently boosted the company's value by $3.1 billion.
Dang.
That was just revealed today.
So Luckin Coffee Part 2.
Yeah, for real, dude. There's so much fraud going on right now.
Dude, that's so
Luckin was just like the trainer to like show them how to do all this fraud.
seriously, like, what goes about this? Like, how do you punish a bankrupt company? Like, you can't really do anything. They're bankrupt. They don't got no money. No matter how much they fraudulently inflated their value, doesn't mean anything if they can't pay anybody back. It's like saying like, oh, $3.1 billion we have, now it's gone. Good luck getting it back.
It's true. They were restructuring in Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So what happened was they spun off the company, and so now they have another company on the side. I forget. It had some stupid name. I don't remember.
Like Marcus Neiman.
Yeah, something very close like that. Narcus Meeman. And they were trying to like move all the money out of Neiman Marcus that they had left, like the small amount, and like move all the shareholders over to this new company, which is illegal, because they're still under bankruptcy protection. And so the creditors are demanding back the cash, which I guess is still totaling a couple $1 billion, and then shares of the new company. Otherwise,
Wow.
they're in major hot water.
Yeah, like
Dang.
what
Big
do
plays,
you do?
big plays.
Huge plays. I don't know what you probably just shouldn't have done it in the first place.
I know, but like, what's the punishment? Like, shut down the company, take all the board members, and throw them in jail? Like, how do they go about
Make
this?
fun of them on live television.
public embarrassment.
Seriously, like, I want to take out billions of dollars and just say, too bad, it's gone, and not have to worry about it.
No, I don't think they're that lucky. They're probably just gonna have to forfeit all their cash
They
ultimately.
better.
Yeah,
These big
because
businesses can't do these things. Like, they're not above anything.
I know that's why we got such a bad problem with fraud, especially right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
As punishment, they're forced to live in Venezuela for 6 years.
fully communist and everything.
Seriously.
Hey,
Yeah.
I heard Caracas is nice this time of year.
Yeah, I mean, be down.
Yeah, we need new plans
down,
because the cruise plans fell apart, sadly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So if you guys know how we can get some tickets for Carnival in February, make sure you leave a comment on the YouTube video or on the Instagram. Let us know. But yeah, like Tyler was saying, they just keep doing all this fraud all the time, and like it's not going to mean anything because these shares of the new company are going to be just as worthless as Neiman Marcus. So I mean, yeah, they'll get they might get $1 billion or $2, but I mean, obviously that's a ton of money, but compared to what they're owing these creditors, it's a drop in the bucket for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Major.
But yeah, I mean, I like to see these people, prosecuted, probably put in jail. You want to prevent people from doing fraud, and one way to do it is to punish them and make it kind of severe, so to kind of deter others.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I haven't heard of a case like that where they try to move assets over to another company, but I'm sure it's happened many times. Otherwise it wouldn't be part of the bankruptcy court law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
but I guess we'll see what happens, because white collar crime like that is not really prosecuted too much, as we all know.
It's true. I don't really shop at Neiman or anything. I just know it's overpriced, so I'm not gonna miss it if the stores don't come back.
I agree. I've never set foot in a Neiman Marcus or a Marcus Neiman store.
or a Narcus Neiman either.
I know there's one at Fashion Square, but it was closed when I went there.
Yeah,
I don't know if it still is or not.
There's a huge Neiman Marcus there. 3
Mm-hmm.
stories, valet, and everything. So, no company is immune from the recession. That's for sure.
Nope.
Preach, preach.
Yeah, pay your bills, stay honest, and you will have a good living if you are actually successful.
It's true. That's true. It's your wealth.
Yeah.
Well, we got Tesla making a big announcement today. On the other hand of some major wealth that's going on in the stock market. $780 million bond deal, which is crazy. It's going to be backed by vehicle leases. Pretty good credit ratings for all of them, AAA or higher. AAA or slightly lower. It's really interesting. They're going to be backed by vehicle leases. About half of them are Model S and X, and Model 3 is going to be about the whole other half. So shows Model 3 is super popular right now too.
Interesting. Why do they need to give out bonds? What do they need new cash for?
And so they were trying to use it to pay off some debt that they had.
Dang.
Yeah, I found that really interesting. I mean, just because Elon Musk was getting paid $500 million last year, and now they're trying to raise $780 million. I mean, that's, when you're comparing it to his salary, it's not that, that much more on a corporate scale.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with all the executives are very high net worth.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that is a little bit questionable why they are still in debt. I don't know.
It makes you wonder if they're like solvent as a company, or if maybe all this stock is just hype. I don't know.
I mean, I've been saying it's hype for a while now.
Yeah, me too. I think it might be time to officially say it, boys. But Tesla is cap.
They're gonna crash down to $50 tomorrow.
Yeah, they have. Their growth rate has definitely been tremendously quick and unprecedented. I'm using big words because when I was in Dubai, they gave me a dictionary. No, I've just been throwing out words.
In English dictionary in an Arabic speaking country.
Yeah. So it's just too fast of growth, It's great for those shareholders that own Tesla. They made a lot of money, but you also need to understand you cannot be too greedy. So if you definitely doubled your money, made a couple hundred thousands, thousands, 40, 50, 60% increase on your money, might be time to cash out, take your winnings and look for another company to invest in, or hold off and wait, because I think it's time for Tesla to take a little bit of a dive. They are a good company, there's a lot of hype around them, but I don't think this is sustainable, which isn't too surprising because nothing in the stock market, it should be sustainable. So I think it's just only a matter of time when the decline starts happening again for, honestly, across the board for all stocks, but especially Tesla.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. Tesla's in for a major correction, so I don't know who's buying at $1,500, but you're probably smoking crack or something like that. I would be buying really long-term puts right now. Kind of like what Tyler's saying. I mean, Tyler and I tend to make a lot of bearish predictions, so I think we're kind of not hoping, but thinking there's going to be a total collapse overall.
Yes.
So, I think it might be in everybody's best interest to cool off on Tesla, dude. I mean, it's so oversold, and the hype is all speculation. I mean, they're barely even delivering the Model Y cars, so it's like how can they even be prepared to handle this? And on top of this, raising money to pay off debt with the bonds. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel sustainable at this price. They're not going to go bankrupt by any means, but I feel like they'd probably come down to about 750, 800.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do what Tyler said. Cash out your Tesla stocks and invest in something else. And while you're at it, you can invest in some new big gaucho bonds. We're going to release a couple $1 million in bonds, and it's going to be backed by our happiness and support.
Yep. We took the fans' request and ran with it. We're going to have our very own blank check company, and the IPO is going to be next week because nothing matters anymore.
Yeah, just be smart with your money. Understand when it's time to cash out. Don't be too greedy. You might sell for 50% increase, and then the next day goes up another 5%. You're like, oh wow, I'm so dumb. But let's say you do hold it and you get that extra 5%, and the next day you drop 10%. Now you're kicking yourself in the head where you're like, oh, I should have cashed out. So sometimes it's just better just to pull out. You know when to cash out.
It's very
Shout out Austin. But yeah, I mean, don't get too greedy. Take your money out, do your research, and hold. And who knows? Maybe it'll go back down. You can reinvest.
Think about it like this: if you're at the casino, because I just say this because we love to go to the casino for some reason. If you're at the casino and it only costs you $300 to stay in Vegas for like a whole weekend or something, like let's say you're doing it cheap. I don't know. This is just an example. And you're up 250 at blackjack. I mean, might as well just cash out. Cost you $50 for a fun weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gotta put things into perspective, like Tyler's saying, when you want to get out of these stocks and cash out.
Exactly. Or you could do the big gaucho challenge and cash out casino or cash out in blackjack and put it all in 21.
That is what we like to do, unfortunately. Hey, the rule is wallets have to be empty by the time you leave the casino.
Exactly. So then when
Seriously.
you lose, you can start pouting and then get kicked out of the casino and probably banned for life. But it's worth it.
Yeah, the bouncers can beat you up and throw you in the alleyway just like in Casino, the movie. And then you can really be living the dream.
Vegas trip, boys. That's what we're doing now.
Yep. That's the new Vegas dream, everybody. So if you see us in Vegas, come up and say hi.
Exactly. I'm not leaving the casino until I have a black eye or two.
Yeah. That's the three rules. Black eye, bankrupt, and beat up.
Busted
all.
lip.
Busted lip. And
We gotta learn how to play poker.
Oh, and bruised ego. That's the 5 B's of playing at the casino.
No, yeah, poker would be fun, but I don't want to play against you guys.
Well, that's the thing.
Randos.
We'll rig the games, boys. So all three of us will go in and take everybody else's money, and then we split it 3 ways.
Now we really can't get into a casino if they hear this.
But in Texas Hold'em, isn't it usually like 5 or 6 people at a table, right?
Yeah, so it's 3 against the rest.
Jesus.
So yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna be able to rig Texas Hold'em.
No, that's damn near impossible. We'd have to have a very crazy plan, but maybe hypothetically we work out those details.
Yeah, how about what we do is we have one of us sit down and the other 2 people sit behind random people and we look at their cards and we give out some hand signals to tell them what they have. We'll be like
Yeah, the pit boss would never notice that. Just stand around like, wait, 3, 5. Just like obviously cheating until we get kicked out. Anyway, well, we got some more cheating stuff going on. Speaking of rigging Texas Hold'em, it's a very loose transition, but Under Armour is under SEC investigation because they kind of pulled the Neiman Marcus. They've been faking the numbers, except this time it's their sales numbers. So I guess it's kind of like pulling a Luckin Coffee, right?
Seriously.
But they're also in violation of security laws. The CEO, CFO, and the founder, they're all being targeted by the SEC, and I guess it's come out that they've actually been being investigated for 2 years. So they've been faking those numbers for a while.
Wow. I don't know why Under Armour would need to fake numbers. I feel like they're a pretty successful company overall.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I mean, maybe they're just trying to compete with Nike and Adidas because they missed the Kanye train and they don't have the cool basketball shoes like everybody else.
Yeah, but isn't Under Armour mostly for like soccer, right?
Yeah, I mean they have basketball shoes, don't they, Tyler?
Yeah, Steph Curry, he brought back the brand.
Yeah, that's true. I I don't know if they have any other big. I'm sure they might have some big name soccer players I'm not familiar with, but as far as like American athletes, who do they have besides Steph?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Gee, me neither. That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
see.
It's probably it's probably why they're making up their sales numbers because I mean, none of us can even name one. I mean, not that it's a bad brand or anything. It's just um, I don't know. It's just not as trendy right now as Nike or Adidas. Might be as simple as that. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I agree. I do like Under Armour a little bit. I don't have any of their products. I don't think. Maybe I do, but I don't really have any sports products in general right now.
They have
I used to
Joel
back in the day.
Embiid. They have Dennis Smith Jr. for basketball. Those are kind of some big names. Steph Curry.
Yeah, those are.
They got Mo Bamba.
No way. Okay. All right. That's a big one too.
They have a good amount of baseball players. To be honest, I don't know any of these names. So
Yeah. I don't
Todd
know
Frazier.
baseball
That sounds
either.
like a big name.
Dang.
Um,
It probably is. I'm not sure.
Bryce Harper. I feel like that's a big name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
yeah. He's
big.
a huge
Jake
deal.
Lamb. I think he was MVP.
Yeah. He played for Diamondbacks for a while.
Yeah, I think we traded him.
Probably that's all we do is trade good players. R.I.P.
um,
Goldie. He's not dead. We just gave him away.
Gymnastics, golf,
Paul Goldschmidt, I love you.
snowboarding, surfing, tennis, track and field.
No football?
Let me see.
They make football cleats, I think,
Yeah, I know they do.
and the gloves. They do those really cool custom
Oh, yeah,
gloves.
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Football. Here you go. Anquan Bolton, Tom Brady.
Really?
Yeah, holy.
No
Leonardo
idea.
Fournette, Miles Jack, Justin Jefferson, Ty Johnson, Julio Jones. Wow.
Those are all some pretty big names.
Yeah,
Um,
we just got done roast. Well, I did for not having big names. I had no
Cam
idea.
Newton, Patrick Peterson, Tony
2P.
Romo, and Andre
Weird.
Williamson. Yeah.
So they're really dominating with football then, rather than basketball. Maybe that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
difference. Okay, I respect that. They know their market.
Mhm.
They got their own niche.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fraudulent stuff going on, right now. At least it's coming out all right now.
Yeah, it's super weird to see it all piling up at once, definitely. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. I mean, that's why they're in the thumbnail with Neiman Marcus. We don't know for sure, but it looks like no matter how you cut it, there's a bunch of fake money everywhere.
Fake money,
Dun, dun,
fake
dun.
gains, fake
Mhm.
losses. I don't know. Maybe we're living in the Matrix, boys.
Might as well be, dude. The markets don't make sense anymore.
All I know is if I'm offered the red pill or the blue pill, I'm taking the red pill.
I love those movies. I met Lawrence Fishburne. Quick side story. I walked into the Polo store in Beverly Hills. I don't know why I was in there. It was when I was like younger too, and I just went in there quick. I saw DJ Mustard in the back. Should have said what's up to him. I regret that all the time. But I saw Lawrence Fishburne in there too. I went up and shook his hand and talked to him. It was a cool dude.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
boy.
awesome.
Anyway, that's not really related, but
Story time with the big gauchos.
yes,
Mhm.
sir. Well, we got another guy that is bigger than the big gaucho. He's telling us a story today about the market. Jim Chanos is a legendary short seller. He had a famous quote come out today. This market is setting up to be one of the greatest short opportunities of all time. Trouble's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. He's pretty famous. He made 100 million shorting Enron, and he also had a 9-figure deal shorting a credit card company. that was a typo. Wrote Enron twice. It was a he shorted a bank and a credit card company that was similar to SoftBank.
So he got his money, he got out, huh?
Yeah, he's really good at predicting those downtrends. Basically, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, so maybe we will have to do a little short of our own. I'm not sure which company we should do it on though.
Big outro shorts of the day.
We'll short ourselves on our blank check IPO.
Yeah.
I've been shorting Ava's budget group. I've been selling high and then just watching them go down and then just rebuying.
Smart move. It's a very smart move. Oh, just real quick to add, the company he shorted for the 9-figure check was Wirecard. If anyone's listening. Yes, sir.
Maybe maybe we will short some Tesla.
That's what he's doing. He says we're in the quote golden age of fraud, and he's betting that Tesla's going to crash. Which, if he's shorting Tesla and he says we're in the age of fraud, and we just had all these fraud stories today, I kind of believe him.
So you think tomorrow's going to come out and Tesla's going to be under investigation by the SEC for fraudulent sales?
Another SEC investigation in like a year.
That could be it, Austin. That could be what sets off the downtrend.
Hey, you never know. Oh, if Tesla goes down, you think?
Dow Jones down 3,000 points.
That's what I'm saying. Or they're on NASDAQ, but still, yeah, that'd be a huge collapse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone will be affected by that.
Yeah. I mean, the NASDAQ's taking a dump today. That's for sure. But that Dow Jones never seems to want to go down. It's a losing battle for the Bear Boys.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still think it's going to crash around November.
Yeah, probably once the election happens, then they'll let everything hit the fan in polite terms.
Wait, did you guys talked about this last podcast? Yeah, they are going to be extending forbearance. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean they haven't confirmed it for sure, but that's the most likely scenario. Just they haven't settled on anything final yet.
Okay, what else are they trying to extend? Like unemployment and all that?
Yeah, but they're going to reduce the payments by a lot.
That's the main thing they're fighting about is, like Dave said, reducing the payments, and then they're also suspending evictions, almost certainly. So,
damn,
sick of it, and I wish it were October 31st.
Dude, It might not even be October 31st anymore. It might be January 1st next year.
I don't know. Yeah, we're, whoever, it doesn't matter who becomes president next. Whoever does is they're gonna be inheriting quite a lot of problems from this whole situation.
Mm-hmm. We got a rough 4 extra years.
Yeah. 4 years of anything to recover after this is probably going to take all 4. Honestly, whoever is president next, it's just a recovery mission.
I feel bad for us, because we're going into the job market like this.
Not me. No comment.
Dave's still in school. I graduated this year. Tyler's graduating next year. So, man, crazy stuff.
Seriously, that's gonna be rough, dude. Dave, what if they're like med school online?
I wouldn't care, honestly. I've seen what it's like, and at least the one in the University of Arizona in Tucson, over half the kids don't even come to class because they just podcast it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we know a thing or two about podcasting.
And I don't know. I do like watching videos, but I do see a lot of value in going to it in person. I think it's good if you have the time, if you can go to class and then you rewatch what may have confused you a little bit or clarified. or just rewatch the entire thing on like 1.5 speed to get a refresher. But I do think it's important to go to class. I don't know.
Yeah, I see the pros too, and you could record it too if it was on Zoom. Watch it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I doubt it's going to be online by the time I get there, because that's not going to be for
2 years.
another year. No, another year.
Yeah.
I could be starting next year, boys. Depends on what school.
Yeah.
It really does depend.
ASU. Did you apply to ASU?
There is no ASU.
They don't have an ASU med program?
Yes, they do.
No, there's no ASU med school.
They don't?
Tucson or U of A owns both of them. Both the one in Tucson and Phoenix.
I didn't
know
you apply
that.
to the one in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Well, while Dave's applying to med school, you guys are going to have to stick around to find out if he becomes a doctor. But we also got the biggest winners and the biggest losers and the sleepers for today. So, Dr. Dave, you want to hit us with that medically correct intro?
Yeah, so let's play that soundtrack, boys.
Whoo! Ooh. Dang, what a soundtrack. My favorite sound to fall asleep to. We got some interesting ones. Biggest winners are all Chinese companies today. First one, Sogo. I think that's how you say it. Sogo Incorporated. They're up 48% in one day.
It looks like a ripoff of Google, essentially.
Yeah.
The logo looks identical.
I know, it's pretty funny.
I mean, I don't know what the Google colors look like, but
Those
I
are
know
the
they
Google
have
colors.
in that order too.
Maybe that's just Google and translated.
In Mandarin, yeah.
It looks like eBay's logo too.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Interesting.
But yeah, they're through the roof today. That's almost a big Gaucho record. You know, I know we saw some bigger gains than that back in April, but this is a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened with the Congress talking about taking off all Chinese companies from the stock market?
I think they just forgot because
I guess it just fell apart.
Yeah, because they had to do the CARES Act and like forbearance and all that. I'm sure it just they probably just forgot all about it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Dang. I mean, I know there's some Chinese companies who are blacklisted in America. You know, the obvious one is Huawei, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a couple other ones. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like a surveillance company. They make cameras. They're blacklisted too.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that either.
Most of the companies who are blacklisted are involved in the human rights violations going on in China right now with the, I believe it's pronounced the Uyghur people. Uyghur?
Oh, is that has to do with the protests in Hong Kong, right?
No, it's a separate thing.
Oh.
I know, it's pretty crazy.
At current events lately. It's making me so bad.
Yeah. Not if I want to talk about it too much on the podcast, but essentially what's going on is Muslim Chinese people living in northwestern China, kind of near the border with Kazakhstan, are being persecuted by the Chinese government, and they're being sent to what's called like relearning institutions, but it's basically like a jail, and they're being forced to kind of forget their religion and being converted to communism. And then
holy moly.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff going on there as well. Like people are getting beat up. They're constantly being watched, and they're forced to speak Mandarin. They can't speak any other language, otherwise, you know, they get beat up or whatever. And
sounds scary.
Yeah, and it's pretty bad. So, you know, I looked into it. I thought it was pretty interesting because I heard about it, and I kind of didn't believe that it was actually happening. So I looked into it for a little bit, and it's pretty scary stuff. It's no joke.
I wonder if that'll get all the Chinese companies taken off eventually. Like maybe it's a snowball effect. You know, I mean, I don't know if it would happen right away, but certainly could happen.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see, but scary stuff going out there in the world right now for sure.
Very scary stuff. And on that note, the second and last big winner is Burning Rock Biotech, up 13.48% on the day. I Googled so many web pages and could not find what at all that they do, so I'm just going to assume it's something with medicine technology, also known as biotechnology. Oh, God.
Definitely
Well,
a buy.
Yeah, a buy just because biotech.
Yeah, it's definitely a blank check company.
Perfect. Just like us, we can partner with them. Well, I think the biggest losers are a little more fun. I think we'll have a little more fun with these. Anyone want to do the honors?
The first one is Hasbro Incorporated, down 7.5%.
Wow.
Nobody's buying the toys, man.
Yeah, Toys R Us, rip.
Oh, they're a toy company?
Yeah, Hasbro toys.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they do. They're big on children's toys. The stock's kind of expensive, it's still up in the 70s today at closing, but I thought that one was really interesting, but I guess it makes sense, it's not really like it's not a necessity in a recession. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it's not a necessity that people are buying all the time, so I guess it makes sense, people are pretty strained for financial resources at the moment.
Yeah, no, I agree. I guess if you need a quick toy, just go outside, play with some branches,
Rocks.
That's what we did,
Yeah, we started bonfires and shot fireworks.
No, I mean, I used to play with branches and fruits and stuff.
Good point.
Balls.
Eat rocks.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I would throw fruit and stuff.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Or you could do like wall ball. That was fun.
Oh yeah, I love wall ball. With a tennis ball?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, it's a classic game.
we can say that now. We're born before the iPhone, we're getting old.
Seriously.
Or yeah, you could also use like a not even tennis ball, but one of those smaller balls that are more bouncy.
Like a bouncy ball?
Like the sky ones, the translucent ones. They're like
the translucent ones that are like, I don't know, maybe an inch in diameter. Super small.
They're crazy. But maybe Hasbro will start selling those soon. We can buy some stock and it'll go up. But I'm definitely not going to be buying Lemonade. God, I hate that company so much. I don't know why. They didn't do anything wrong to any of us or anybody I know, but they're down 6.37%. I couldn't hate an insurance company more. It's so stupid.
This is a bad name. There's no appeal to it.
I knew when I saw it, I was like, the boys are going to love this one.
Like, I really hope they have good rates or something to make it incentivized for us to even consider putting even creating a policy for them. It's just so tough. Just Lemonade.
That's true. I don't even care. I hate them. But if you guys want to sponsor us, we're more than happy to do it.
Hashtag sponsor us.
Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored at all. Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad.
Well, we'll see if Lemonade prevails or if we can invest. But I need a quick nap, boys. So I think we should do some sleepers. Check those out for the day.
All right. Yeah.
Sleep. I'm surprised.
You are?
Yes. The DraftKings is still a sleeper. You all need to wake up and put some money in some DraftKings because the NBA is back, I believe, Thursday. Y'all better start moving.
Exactly. You guys gotta start betting. They're still in the bubble, but you can still make some money. If you're in a place that allows online gambling legally, we do not condone doing it where it is not legal or if you're under 21.
Exactly. do not condone that at all. It's definitely not a good thing to do, and you should definitely not download a VPN to do it. Definitely don't do that.
Okay, buddy.
And I'm serious. Don't do it.
Yeah, please don't do that. Hypothetically, um, but yeah, they're definitely a sleeper. Like Tyler said, you know, you can still make some big money if you still want to bet on the weather. If you really want to, I guess you can go for it. But yeah, they're still back up there, so you guys need to start buying in.
Mm-hmm. I like it. You know, sports
Tyler,
are coming back. MLB came
yeah.
back a couple of days ago. NBA's back. Football will be back hopefully in August-ish,
Hope so.
September-ish.
Ooh, yep. DraftKings is going to be on fire. So Tyler and I are going to be moving our entire portfolio into DraftKings tomorrow. So make sure to leave a like for that.
Yeah. You know, if you want a real sleeper, just put everything on Cardinals winning the Super Bowl this year. Calling it.
Dude, if they win the Super Bowl and you bet that much money, you would be set for the rest of your life.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can. I mean, if you call it bankruptcy, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's a solid bet, but we do love our AZ sports teams.
No, I'm calling it. The Cardinals are going to be amazing this year. They got some pretty good players now.
I bet, honestly.
Dude, we might have to put some money when we go to Vegas, or if we're in a state that's legally able to do this, we can throw some money on it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We'll fly to New Jersey, make a bet quick.
$10 on the Cardinals. It's like a 10,000 to 1 odd. Make $1 million.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. I don't think the odds are that good, but they're probably pretty good.
Probably extremely good. Just like our next sleeper, we got Southwest Gas, SWX. If you're not from the Southwest like we are, you probably don't know about them, but they're the only gas company around. So big monopoly energy. So make sure you pick some up.
I like it.
We
Yeah,
love
you
our
know.
gas.
We buy monopoly companies and companies that get bailed out from bankruptcy. That's the two rules here.
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
And also buy gold.
And gold, yeah, precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a grill in our tooth, Tyler, in gold.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
an investment.
So yeah, I don't know if y'all mentioned this, but at the shop I was talking to a customer and he was saying, buy gold and silver, like just do it. It's a great investment. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. And he said, hey, do you want to hear a stock tip? I was like, yeah, hit me. He said, Yamana Gold. Look into them. Their ticker is AUY. I mentioned this to the boys a couple of days back. And he was telling me that there might be a merger with some other company. He never specifically said what company, but I mean, he's not wrong so far. Like, their stock is looking pretty solid. You know, they've been just going straight up, and they are up 31 cents on the day, and overall 50 cents on the day with after hours. So they're up pretty good, 7-8%.
That's good.
Yeah, they're basically a mining company. They produce gold, silver, and copper.
Yeah,
And
they
might
be good long term.
They're in El Peñon, Canadian, Melcartic, Jaboni, Minera, Florida, Sierra Moro, and other mines and corporate others. I think I might put some money in there because they're just going crazy with the prices in gold and all that. So the higher it goes, the more money they make. So the higher their stock goes.
Yeah,
That's definitely true.
I'll YOLO some with you tomorrow if you want.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, bet. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe for that. Last one we got up, Mattel Incorporated, another toy company. This one's around $10, so they got a much lower valuation, so you might be able to chip in pretty easily rather than Hasbro.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Yes, sir. I also like our biggest sponsor. Just because I know we gotta keep rolling. I'm just gonna say it. We got Anchor up right now, so let's hit that ad. Oh, boys, Green Day or Red Day tomorrow? What's it gonna be?
Mm,
That's a hot
Dave,
take, Austin.
Dave was the Big Gaucho winner today.
Oh, it
no,
was me.
negative. That was Tyler.
Oh, it was Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm not paying attention at all.
hmm
I think Dave won yesterday or no, Friday.
Yeah, but yeah, Tyler's up 1 point from Friday. So
Hey,
hmm
Big Tyler's
you're just
gonna be
catching up.
taking over my score soon.
I
Yeah.
think I have a number, boys.
What's that?
26. You wait for it.
Take my
800.
number. Damn it.
Ooh, that was my number last time.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go up a little bit. I feel like the stocks, even though it was a green day today, everything was red. So I feel like people did some buying. I think it's gonna jump up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I I really can't decide, so I'm just gonna say 26,584 and 77 cents.
You schmuck.
You know I was gonna do that.
Yeah, I was debating on doing that too.
It's just sometimes you don't know, you know. You don't. Sometimes you just don't know, you know.
I know. All right, Dave, what are you feeling? 27,000?
Probably.
Let's choose 26,700.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I was gonna do too, but I didn't want to get that close to Tyler, so we'll see what happens. Watch Dave win with the number that I was gonna pick. He probably will.
Dude,
Yeah,
seriously.
maybe.
I bet he's gonna do 26,100. No, he's gonna do
Yeah,
26,484.
26-4. Yeah, exactly. The
Oh,
jokester.
sometimes the biggest spread isn't always the biggest winner.
No, it actually isn't.
Yep, we've seen that time and time again. But you're gonna have to come back tomorrow and find out what happens. I want to thank everyone for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com. If you want to send in an investing tip, we might play it on the show. Tyler, lovely disclaimer for us, please.
All right, big gauchos. Just quick disclaimer because we love disclaimers. We are not licensed brokers, so everything said on this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. We love to make money, so why not you guys too? You know, we love doing this. We love giving you guys advice, but at the same time, please do your research and do your due diligence because we are not liable for any lost gains.
Absolutely
At the
not.
same time, we are directly liable for all gains because we love for you guys to make some money. So please let us know on what you guys think was good advice, what do you think was bad advice, and well, we'd love to talk to you. At the same time, please like and hit that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button, please. We love the support. And Dave, please let the viewers at home know what our lovely Instagram is.
Yeah, so the Instagram is at Big Gauchos. So go over, check it out, show it some love, give it a follow. Yeah, give it some likes, leave us some cool comments.
Yes, sir. That's the only way to do it. Oh, but there's also streaming services. If you're listening on any streaming services, make sure to hit that share the link button, send it to a friend, or tell them something you learned on the show. Have them listen. You know, really helps us out, especially if you're listening on Apple Podcasts. If you are, make sure you leave us a review, 1 to 5 stars. Tell us something you liked, tell us something you didn't like. You know, like Dave said last episode, we don't take anything less than 4.5 stars, so make sure you liked it. All that said, good night from Arizona, and the boys and I hope you made some money today. Peace.